Guess who's back again? Me, just kidding. We have officially survived the grueling effects of the NFL offseason, which means only one thing. It's time to overreact to week 1 of the 2024 season. Is it too soon to be seriously concerned about the Bengals this season? As the biggest underdog in the NFL's opening week slate, the Patriots stunned the Bengals 16-10 in Cincy. Yes, the Bengals are notorious for their slow starts, but this one seems different. Joey B was seen messing with his wrist all game, and they were left without the other half of their two-headed receiving monster, and T. Higgins, who is out with a hamstring injury. So throwing in extremely rusty Jamar Chase and losing Joe Mixon to free agency, I'd be a little concerned if I were a Bengals fan right now. I do have to give credit to New England's first-year head coach, Gerard Mayo, though, who definitely made a statement this week for his week 1 win. It's safe to say that Caleb Williams had a rough NFL debut, but luckily he had his defense to bail him out. Chicago fell behind 17-0 in the second quarter before rallying with 24 unanswered points, but you have to think they're somewhat disappointed in Caleb Williams, who went 14 for 29 for just 93 yards. Yes, it's only Williams' first start, but his production needs to be way better if the Bears want to see any real success this year. After becoming the highest paid player in the NFL, Dak Prescott led the Cowboys to an impressive week 1 win over the Browns. Everything was clicking on all cylinders for Dallas, who looked ready on both sides of the ball today. Dak looked very comfortable out there, and Mike Zimmer seems to have rejuvenated this defense, led by all-pro edge rusher Micah Parsons. I know Cowboy fans love to say this at the beginning of every season, but saying it's the Cowboys here doesn't look too bad so far. But for real, Dallas looked great, so let's see if they can keep up this level of play, especially on the road. Did anyone have any real doubt that Dan Campbell and company weren't going to take home the first Sunday night win of the season? I definitely didn't. The Lions had the second best passing offense in the league a year ago, and Jared Goff is coming off one of his best seasons to date. Yes, Matthew Stafford and the Rams came into the game with revenge on their minds after beating Los Angeles in the wild card round last year, but this matchup leaned too heavily on the Lions before the game even started. I know it's only week 1, but my money is on Detroit to win the NFC North.